single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Morning, you crazy potters. It's me again, as always. In fact, who else would it be? Just me. Okay, it's Thursday morning. It's the day of the hot weather, and I'm melting. And it's 4 days after the Crow Tribe Festival, and I've got to say, I'm missing it like mad. The people there were incredible. The event was incredible. The weather was incredible, even though it was up and down. It was just beautiful. The day the sun came out, it was amazing. There were events, there was just so much going on. There was sound baths, there was Reiki tents, there was all therapists all around the outside of the field. I can't even begin to tell you how bloody amazing it was. Let me just start from the beginning. So there was a great big tent in the middle, and in that tent, that's where they did a lot of the workshops. So they did all kinds I can't even begin to tell you what they were all called, because I'm so new to this and I'm not very good. So maybe somebody could put a little tags or comments at the bottom saying what all the therapies and what all the workshops were, because that would be really helpful for other people so that they know what goes on. Well, as far as I know, all down one side there was loads of therapies. So there was like Reiki, massage, all kinds of holistic therapies. And then they also had things like Pilates in the morning and yoga all out on the field. Then at the bottom end, there was all the merchandise. So there was people selling all kinds of Indian, paraphernalia. I don't even know how to describe it. There was me with my little pottery, and next door to me there was a lady and she sold crystals, and next door to that was a guy who bought all of his stuff over from India, where it was a charity for women to be able to make these things and gain independence. And they made all these yoga mats and things like that. That was incredible. The embroidery and everything that went into that, it was absolutely amazing. Next to that was another lady who did dream catchers and all sorts. If I'm honest, I didn't really get to stop at that one. And then next to her was another lady doing all kinds of Indian things, but they did all different bits and pieces. One that I did get to see was a lady called Julie. I think it was Julie. And my God, this lady made every single thing that was on her stall. Now I'm talking drum bags, dream catchers, beadwork, jewellery, cards, anything that you can think of, this lady made it. She was phenomenal. Then there was a drum man next to him. He made his own drums, or he sold drums. I'm not sure if he made them. And then next to that, I'm probably missing people out, and if I am, I'm so sorry, because I'm trying to think off the top of my head. And then up from that a little bit was the tie-dye guys. Are you afraid of dying? That was their tagline. I thought that was amazing. They had some incredible things on their stall. T-shirts, leggings. Girls, if you want yoga pants, they're your people. Get them to tag below. Guys, tag below. They were incredible. And some of the weirdest and strangest but happiest crochet I've ever seen in hat form. So one of them that Dave, aka Bear, fell in love with was an octopus hat. Knitted. I'm not kidding. It was sublime. That's all I'm going to say. That's the best word for it. But their tie-dye stuff, you could do their workshop and everything, so they taught you how to do it. It's just these three guys, absolutely lovely bunch, and they were brilliant. Then there was, who was next to that? Dave the Drum, we called him, because I didn't know his surname at the time. Dave Holt. I was blown away, and this is the absolute truth. I was blown away. It was a bit rainy, and so he had all of his drums in his car, and I was like, oh, I'd really love to see him. He took me over to his car, and he got them all out. I'm not kidding. He handmade these beautiful, beautiful drums. And when I say, when he banged the drum, it was mesmerising. That's exactly what it was. It was mesmerising. They all had all different tones, and they were incredible. And one of them, he banged it, and he went like this. He did this little shake of his hand, and you could just hear all these different tones. God, I'm getting serious. But I was just so impressed. So Dave, loved it. I'm coming back. I'm going to buy one for my Dave. I mean, you'll remember him. You said you'd remember him because he's got the same name, but then you forgot who we were when we came up. It's all right, most people do. But anyway, he was absolutely brilliant. Dave Holt, look him up. Next to them was the Bear Island Singers. You've seen the video. If you've watched the previous one to this, oh my God, energetic bunch is all I'm going to say. Talk about whack on a drum. Now, that's not doing them any justice, if I'm honest, because whack on a drum, they didn't. Well, they did, but they did it phenomenally. Phenomenally. Really well. And at one point, this guy was banging on the drum so much, he'd gone so red in the face, I thought he was about to explode. It was like whack, bang, whack, bang. But you think it sounded horrible, but it didn't. It was the nuts. I loved it. I come home, and ever since then I've been like this. I've been like, I can hear drums wherever I go, and flutes, and just phenomenal. Anyway, I'm sweating. I'm so melting. And then next to that, what was next to that? I think that was it going around the corner, but there was loads. Honestly, there was loads. And if you fancy a retreat where you get to meet the most beautiful of people you could ever want to meet in your life, go to next year's Crow Tribe Festival. Crow Tribe 2020. Make sure you get there, because you know, this is the first one for me. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was excited. I was really looking forward to it. I did my workshops, my pottery workshops. The girls that I had there doing that, and one guy and one lad, were absolutely gorgeous, and they're going to be my friends from now on because I just absolutely loved them. We had such a laugh, and they made some beautiful creations. Some of them worked with air dry clay, some of them worked on the wheel, and it was just lovely. We spent a really lovely afternoon. So girls, shout out to you. You made my weekend as much as you enjoyed your pottery class, so thank you for that. What else? Then so many things to tell you. I'm going to put a video on. It's going to take you through just a load of pictures of what was going on and some of the talent that was there. I didn't capture nearly enough of it, but next year I will. Next year I definitely will. But I'm going to do little videos in between so I can explain what's happening if I can. I'm not very good at all this video editing stuff, but stick with me, kids, because you're going to love this. Zen. How do you do it? I'm just zenny. I'm zenny. Anyway, nobody called me Snowbell Tixie Licks, which I'm a little bit upset about. So can you just reply in the comments, hi Snowbell or something? That'd be nice, thanks. If you don't know what I'm on about, you have to look at my last video. Okay, so one last thing, just a huge, probably bigger than huge, massive, ginormous, enormous, well done, and big praise to River, Kim, Les and Jackie. The event that they put on, I got there, and this is no word of a lie, I was blown away. I just thought, how the hell have they done this? The four of them, how have they pulled this together? Because it was just amazing, and they were surrounded by so much love. I'm just, honest to God, I'm just blown away. And I'm very rarely lost for words, but right at this moment I am. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to them. We had a fantastic weekend and look forward to the rest of my video. See you later. Just one other thing, the next video you're about to see was a guy that was playing a flute around the fire on the Friday morning, and I could hear him and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, but the wind was blowing like mad, so on the video you could barely hear him, so I have dubbed it over the top. Sorry about that. Your flute playing was beautiful, and just thought I'd let you know that that's not his original piece, but it sounded exactly like it. So bear with. See you in a sec. Okay, so evening entertainment. We missed the first night because we went to a party. My best friend's daughter was 21, and so I couldn't miss that for love nor money. So the next night, on the Saturday, there was Holly singing on her own on the stage, absolutely beautiful. And then after that was the Brothers in Magic, and God, are they magic. I loved the sing about the sing-a-song song about the reservation, the Indian reservation. I loved that, so I've included that. So here they are.
Let me take you down my reservation road.
Okay, so the other thing was some of the outfits. I've only got this picture on this video because it wouldn't let me put any more on, but if you get towards the end of the video, you'll see there's quite a lot of them doing the closing ceremony in all of their regalia, and oh my God, did they look fab. It's dripping off me. Did they look fab. So here's just one of Dave Holt. Okay, so next video was we went and sat in, we did actually join in on a sound bath in the main tent, and it was done by a guy called Ant. I've never seen anybody like this guy. He was phenomenal. I don't know how old he was, but he had the skin and the body of a 30-year-old, and he just led a life. I was asking about his diet and everything, and he said he just eats all plants basically, and he doesn't drink alcohol, he doesn't do anything that he shouldn't do, and he just literally is the picture of health. And this guy had more energy than some 20-year-olds I've seen, but he was phenomenal, and this sound bath was incredible. Have a listen. Wow. Well, you know, I said that Ant had a lot of energy. You should hear these guys. These are the Bear Island Singers, and it's their first year with the Crow Tribe, and wow, they blew me away. The energy that comes from these guys was phenomenal. I had a good chat with one of them. I think it was, I forgot his name, somebody Quango, Johnny Quango, something like that. Sorry if I can't remember, but he was really kind. He told me a lot about what they did and how he started, and I was just in awe. They really are brilliant, these guys, and they have to learn these songs. They live miles apart from one another. They don't get to practice very often, but these songs are all, they have to learn these songs that I don't even know what the words are, so let alone how they learn them, but they do a fantastic job. Just have a listen. And finally, the closing ceremony, which was quite a poignant thing to watch. River and Kim and Les and Jackie did their thanks to everybody for being there, but really that should have been all thanks to them, because they did a fantastic job. And once again, thanks for that, guys. We really enjoyed it, both Dave and I, and we will definitely 100% be back again next year. Thanks, guys.